Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to All About Perspective. I am your host, DoubleD the College Kid. Y'all already know all one word. Today we're talking about self-promotion and entrepreneurship. First, I want to get into a thing of saying rest in peace to John Singleton, the American director. He passed away due to a stroke. So my condolences go to his family, praying for his family, for their health and their strength. But yeah, today is about promoting me. So y'all know a little bit about me, but y'all don't know much. So every time I had a show, I always had a guest. Today it's all on me. It was many times I tried to get interviews with people, and I wasn't able to get interviews. So I'm interviewing myself. I got music. I'm gonna show y'all, let y'all hear. I also got my clothing line. As y'all see, this is Rich Blood. This is one of my items as well. Your Voy is the clothing line. You own value yourself. It's all one word. You own value yourself. That's the acronym. It means I go in Spanish as well. I got a hoodie I want to show. Well, I got a couple of hoodies I want to show. So this is my sheep. And then anybody who know me, know I'm biblical, know I'm spiritual. God is our shepherd. We are his sheep. You also can be like the black sheep of the family. You stand out, you know. And sheep are real humble. So this is why I picked the sheep. If y'all don't know, I got a book. I wrote a book. It's called Miracle Baby. Miracle Baby. It's about my life. It's talking about where I come from, how I overcame my struggles, and everything around it. How I grew up in Oakland, in the foster care system. Also how I went to college and my experiences at college, and when I came back and the things that I went through to overcome, once again, the struggles that I went through. Like I got kicked out of high school, I wrote about that. Got kicked out of 2 high schools, wrote about that. Moved all the way to Ohio. So pick up my book. If y'all don't know, y'all can reach me at my links, Instagram, DoubleD5500, or Facebook, Darrell Smith, Your Voice Smith. Also DoubleD the College Kid. On my Instagram is DoubleD550. Once again, on my Snapchat is DoubleD5500. For the Yo Voy clothing line, we got the Instagram Yo Voy Clothing. So type in Yo Voy Clothing, YOVOY Clothing, and you will see me. So I want to get to my first video. This is with San Quinn, because we are in San Francisco. I'll make this the first song. It's DoubleD the College Kid featuring San Quinn. It's called Drowning Out. So let's do it.
We the winning team. We the real winning team, G. San Quinn taking over for the Bay Area. Hey.
I am the man in the bay. I put some bands in the safe. I spent some bands on the rape. Finally announced in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes.
I am the man in the bay. I put some bands in the safe. I spent some bands on the rape. Finally announced in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. I am the man in the bay. I put some bands in the safe. I spent some bands on the rape. Finally announced in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. I put some bands in the safe, cause I'm trying to spend bands on the rape. Cause I slap your man in the face. All of your friends in the maze. All of your friends in the days. Bad boy, but a nigga ain't mace. Watch these niggas be fake. Just visit my nigga up in the state. Steady throwing money bags. Steady blowing money fast. I'm that nigga in the city. That's why I got it coming back. Got the club hella lit. Got them doing jumping jacks. Go against me and my goals. We gon' make something crack. Went to the mall and ball. Down there spent 100 racks. And I beat that pussy out, girl, like it was a punching match. Don't get stuck in the tracks. We just touching on racks. Got some hair yesterday. Now we just fucking in the lag. Now I'm fucking up the tracks. That was just round one. Nigga was hating on us, and they just found them. I am the king of the town. Might as well crown them. I am the king of the town. Might as well crown them. I am the man in the bank. I put some bands in the safe. I spent some bands on the rape. Finally announced in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. I am the snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes.
Drowning all y'all, downing all y'all. Hella raw like the skeleton of fish, inhaling the best. You niggas a mess. Moving pounds of meth kicks, coke, zip the tree, pimp the beat like a pimp or whore. Line you up, then I kick the door. Spit some more, get rich some more. Rob the store and get rich some more. Big band's what I'm living for. For my fam, never could ignore. Go ignorant, imagine us, no sentiment. Bagging up this venomous. Exotic strain and so I miss. We break you down when you pull a hit. Gangsta out the city, I'm the motherfucking mayor. The whole Bay mob been with me. I'm a motherfucking player. The OG go OT, dope up, then the whole key. Roll up with the AK, knock a man up off his feet and drown him.
I am the man in the bank. I put some bears in the safe. I spent some bears on the rafe. Falling in in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. I am the man in the bank. I put some bears in the safe. I spent some bears on the rafe. Falling in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Pulled up, hop out in a place. Drowning out all of these snakes. Real recognize real. Man, you don't relate. All of my bitches behave. All of my niggas is paid. My life is a book. You just keep missing the page. Turn up. Whenever I'm hitting the stage. Your ex is a dog. Tell him to get in this cage. I hit it doggy style. But you keep flipping on braids. Y'all hoes are running. And you keep winning the race. When you with the team, niggas be tempted to hate. Put their hand in the coke. I just be sipping away. I just be sipping away. Nigga, I'm pimping for days. I just be sipping away. Nigga, I'm pimping for days. I am the man in the bank. I put some bears in the safe. I spent some bears on the rafe. Falling in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. I am the man in the bank. I put some bears in the safe. I spent some bears on the rafe. Falling in the case. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes. Drowning out all of these snakes. I'm drowning out all of these snakes.
I'm back at it. So that's my song, Drowning Out. With y'all very own San Quinn from San Francisco. As y'all seen my book. My book was in there. I advise y'all to go cop a copy. Also, you can go to lulu.com and then type in Miracle Baby by Darrell Smith, and this should come up. It's only about $15, $15 to $20. I have them on deck for $20, but you can get them on lulu.com as well. I didn't put them on Amazon yet. Y'all seen the green hoodie, the famous green hoodie in the video. So I got another one that y'all probably seen too. It's a sweater. This is called Prayed Up. Like I told you, I'm spiritual, real biblical. So we got the Prayed Up. We got the Prayed Up for the fellas and the ladies. We got them all different sizes, all different colors. So yeah, I want y'all to cop this. If you prayed up, there's something that you want to rock. So I remember somebody telling me, like, my music wasn't going to make it and all these. So what I did is I made it on my own. I made my own show, all about perspective. That way I can promote myself. I can manage myself, market myself, and I don't have to wait on nobody to come get me. A lot of entrepreneurs are trying to do things, they wait for handouts and loans. No, you can get it on your own. You definitely can. Just don't give up on your dreams, on your goals. Also, I have this. Y'all seen the first show I did? What are those? What are those? That's the logo right there. What are those? Like I said, y'all can cop all these on my Instagram, Yo Void Clothing. Also, you can reach me on Facebook, Yo Void Smith. You can reach me on Snapchat, DoubleD5500. So that's all it's about is marketing, man. Promoting yourself, trying to get to different heights. And that's one thing I was talking about before Nipsey passed away. If you go prior to our shows, the second one was a tribute. The first one was about fashion and about the hip-hop industry. And we shout out Nipsey because, man, he bought the block. You know, he gave back to his community. And a lot of entrepreneurs are not trying to do that. So that's what I'm trying to do, actually. Trying to give back to the community, try to buy the block back. So I got some more videos for you all. You know what I'm gonna do? One day I'm gonna have a phone line so y'all can call in and y'all can ask me questions and we could talk about certain things that y'all want to talk about. Also, like I said on my Facebook, Yo Voice Smith, I always ask about topics. Who want to have a topic and what do you want to talk about? So if y'all can go there. Also, like I said on my Instagram, I'm gonna ask y'all questions. Y'all can just let me know about the topics. I believe the next topic is gonna be on love. We're gonna talk about love. And with love comes respect. So we're gonna talk about that too. So my next video, like I said, I come from Oakland, California, and it's really sad. But we've seen a lot of people pass away. Tragedies didn't happen where I come from, and this song is gonna actually talk about it, and yeah, where I came from and how I overcame it. So bear with me. It's called If I Die, for sure.
I'm hearing a lot of energy in the music. It seems like a lot of musicality. Who was some of those artists you kind of looked up to and took little pieces of to kind of make, something new?
Oh yeah, of course Tupac. Tupac out there, he inspired me a lot. Andre, 40, Keith York. Yeah, I represent the best, I work on myself.
If I die, some things I want you to know before I go. Don't think that's too much.
From the town, but I'm riding through LA. Reminiscing on days we used to rock Pele Pele.
Yeah.
I'm from Oakland, so was nothing that you could tell me. Mama was smoking dope with her son up in her belly. Police is fishing in the streets is really smelly. But it wasn't the streets, it's my nigga that's trying to kill me. She was prom queen, now she getting loose for dudes up in the telly. She dropped the baby in the garbage by the deli. With a sad case, but God don't make bad days. The system killed our fathers, or they got our dad's cage. I'm in mad rage, yeah I said it mad rage. My loved one got cancer, and it's in his last stage. It's for my fallen soldiers that had passed away. I pray every day that I make it past the gates. I'm just trying to make change in a massive way. Please God, get me out this tragic place. Please God, get me out this tragic place. I'm just trying to make change in a massive way. Please God, get me out this tragic place. Unconditional love, had no stipulations. All these women in temptation throughout the tribulations. I done heard a lot of hearts kiss a lot of faces. Never learned how to be a dad, never was taught the basics. Can't understand why they want me on the payment. Why they want me dead, even pay the payment. But only God can make the rearrangement. Just pay $400 for the reinstatement. This is what you get when you pay for greatness. They said the bartender just raped the waitress. Life is like a movie in the Matrix. Everybody switching up. What you saying? Such a cold world, yeah, such a cold world. She twerking for the money. Where you go, girl? All I know, girl, is don't be a hoe, girl. You can make the paper without being in the show, girl. Just think if it was your girl. Yeah, man, just think if it was your girl. You got a lot of time you need to show, girl. And one day this will be your world. Press forward and stop giving up. I know the foster system act like they don't give a what. And nobody wanna give it buck. Do your best to success and straight live it up. Growing up in the jacks, most of the kids are stuck. No luck, man, we so fucked. Privilege got more money than school, what's the hold up? On the subway to heaven with a cold cut. Will I ever make it big? I don't know, bruh. I'm an independent nigga, no chauffeur. I put my family on my shoulders. I'ma put my Grammy on the poster. And thank my granny for what she showed us. The streets getting colder, the bullets getting closer. So I'm in my hoodie with a toaster. Yeah, I'm in my hoodie with a toaster. Everybody know I got a heart of gold, bruh. Yeah, everybody know I got a heart of gold, bruh. Might be down, but let my soul float up. Yeah, I might be down, but let my soul float up. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, man. Free my nigga that's in the pen, man. Yo, boy, DoubleD the college kid. Our block. We stopping all around the world. Stand up.
So that's if I die. As you see, I got this book in my hand. I wanted to touch a little basis on it, but I did want y'all to know. Tomorrow actually will be 8 months of my mom passing away. So yeah, she passed away September 5th, and I wanted to do a moment of silence real fast for everybody who's watching, all the viewers. Just give me your eyes closed and your head bowed for a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, and then I'll proceed. So, moment of silence for my mom. Cool. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. It's a touchy subject when I talk about my mom, but as y'all see, I've been having my necklace on. She been rocking with me. She been with me, always on my neck, always by my side. So yeah. So still pray for my family too. We're still going through the loss of my mom, which wasn't easy for me, but I know she's in a better place for sure. So touching bases on this miracle baby on this book, I talked about me 6 months. I was adopted at 6 months. I talked about the lady who adopted me, which is my granny, Helen Raymond. She adopted me, and she took me in. She was a daycare provider. And she took me in, and I'm 31 now. I'm 31 today, and she's been in my life ever since. And I was able to stay close-knit to my family, my biological family, because we only lived right around the corner. My grandmother did. So we was all still close. And I was able to be raised the right way because of the unfortunate circumstances of my mom and my dad. My dad passed away as well when I was 7 years old. So yeah, so anybody who understand where I come from, you know what I mean, we see eye to eye, we can connect, real recognize real. That's why I empathize with a lot of people. I'm in school right now at Holy Names, actually taking psychology, working on my master's. I graduated from Central State University at HBCU in Ohio, Wilberforce, Ohio. It's really cold out there, but I loved it. I loved the snow. At first, I loved the snow. When I was a freshman in college, I loved the snow. But after a while, it got tiring. I was like, I'm ready to go back to Cali. I talked about in my book, how I had my first child, Zanaya, who was 12 today. Had her when we was 19 years old. Talked about the story of that and how that came about and how she was born and where I was at and where her mom was. What else? I'll talk about Judge Mathis when I was on the Judge Mathis show. If y'all don't know, me and my baby mom, me and my daughter's mom, to be correct, we was on the Judge Mathis show. So if you want to look at that, you can go to Smith versus Ingham, Judge Mathis. You can type that in on YouTube, and you can see our case, or you can see at least a commercial of it. I'm actually got to call Judge Mathis so I can get the whole show. But yeah, we talked about that. I talked about pledging. As y'all know, I'm a brother of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, infamous Delta Z chapter, which is out of Wilberforce, Ohio as well. Talk about when I pledged and how long I pledged. It was 11 of us that came through, called Thin Ice. They called me Out of Focus. I'm number 5. Rest in peace, me 3. That was our ADP. He passed away, unfortunately. I talked about that in the book as well. I talked about a lot of things in this book, man. It may not look as lengthy or big, but it got a lot of information on me and the things that I went through on there. Yeah, I talked about the pledging process. You know, we don't haze, we pledge. So, you know, we write on the dotted line and we done, you know, so that's all. Yeah. Yeah, Miracle Baby, basketball lives forever. As y'all know, I always want to play basketball, I always want to be in the NBA. My mom was in the Hall of Fame out here in Oakland, California. If y'all go to the, I believe it's St. Mary's, her name is up there with a plaque, Hall of Fame for the ladies basketball. She played for Fremont. Then I went and played for Fremont. So that's a legacy that we hold. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. A little more, I'm gonna touch bases on the book a little more. Also about me and my personal life. But we're gonna get back to these videos. I actually don't remember the next video, but I'm about to play the video. So bear with me.
Hey, this right here, you know we gotta represent where we from, man. To live and die in the Bay. Rest in peace, Jack. Rest in peace, Mac Dre.
He was on there.
hot pockets. Niggas hustle for the cheese, so it's hard to knock 'em. J's come out in the morning, niggas have to cobble. We up all night getting money with possums. Rest in peace to my niggas dead and buried. Come from 55th down the street from Seminary. Watch a pot of niggas cold like Ben and Jerry. Shoot this nigga down, ask his sister to get married. It's a cold world, yeah, a cold game. We call them 12 pigs, yeah, that's a cold name. Nigga will lose their soul for the fame with no game. Pimp shoot out his whole brains and leave no stains.
In the bay, it's a place to be. Got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see.
Product of Lil D and Felix Mitchell. Uncle running the house, meaning need his pistol. Ricky dead on the couch, mama need the tissue. They put the gun in his mouth, they ain't care about the issue. In the talent ain't no bloods and crips. They take little niggas out of schools and make them thugs and shit. Teach them to shoot dice and how to fuck a bitch. Putting rocks under his tongue and how to tuck the piff. Where I'm from, we see too much of this. They counting the ounces, trying to touch a grip. Shoot another nigga, scratch him off your bucket lips. Police kill another brother on some sucker shit.
Live and die in the bay. It's a place to be. Got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see.
Gunshots and sirens is the regular sound. Too many babies having babies, man, it's regular now. Should rather wear a thong instead of a gown. Not only black on black crime, the police tearing us down. It wouldn't be the town without Mexicans. Push you around the world, please, God bless the man. I love Cali like I love women. Cause every nigga in the town got a little bit of thug in them. Heavy 80s, baby, got a little drugs in them. You got knocked up by a fiend, now you stuck with them. Truly religious over true religious, fucked in them. They coming to take us over, yeah, that's my gut feeling. Ain't no love from my pop, so it's fuck feelings. Ain't no love with the Glock, so it's fuck feelings. Little boy was having fun until the truck hit him. To live and die in the town.
In the bay, it's
My
a
grandma.
place to be. Got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see. Live and die in the bay. It's a place to be.
My mama.
Got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see. Yeah. To live and die in the bay. Oh, 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 oh. To live and die in the bay. Oh, oh, oh. To live and die in the bay. Oh, hey, yeah. To live and die in the bay, man. Live and die in the bay. It's a place to be. Got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see.
This for all the motherfuckers who been rocking with your boy, rocking with the movement. California dreams. Double D the college kid. You own value in yourself. West Coast.
To live and die in the
Miss Goods.
You live it up.
All love, baby. Yeah, we live it up. Rest in peace, Pop. Stockholm to all around the world. Yeah.
To live and die in the bay. Rest in peace, Pac, man. That's my favorite rapper ever. I had to do the intro. I had to do the freestyle off the To Live and Die beat. That's historical for sure. That's a classic beat. Next, I think I'm gonna do a song off to Nipsey, one of the Nipsey beats. I have to for sure, and Biggie Smalls. I ain't did a song off Biggie Smalls song yet at all. So definitely that's the next thing I'm gonna do. So we're gonna touch back on the Miracle Baby. What else I talked about? Can't get away. Talked about my daughter being born, my second daughter being born. Talk about, you know, like I said, we went to Judge Mathis, which is my second daughter's mom. Actually, I could tell y'all a little bit. So apparently, they put water in my Mercedes Benz at the time. It was an old Benz, whatever, and it flooded out my whole car. Spent a whole lot of money fixing it up before the incident. Then when the incident came occur, I couldn't even drive it at all. So years later, I took her to Judge Mathis. Of course, she had to agree to go on there. and it was good. It was nice. I came out on top, but you do the right things, good things happen, right? So, yeah, that's what happened. Shout out to Thizzler. They just put my music out. They put my music on their YouTube. They put my music on their Instagram. So shout out to Thizzler. Shout out to all the Bay Area artists as well that's been trying to push their music and trying to make it, man. I see y'all been hearing about this beef with Filthy and Mozzie. I don't want it to get out of hand, for real. Honestly, these are two great artists from the Bay that represent. Mozzie represents SAC, Filthy represent Seminary, Oakland. That's what 5 blocks from where I'm from, 4 blocks from where I'm from. Excuse me, but I don't want it to get out of hand. I've been hearing a lot of beef, but I mean, I think it's starting to get out of hand. I feel like E40, Too Short, even Darrell Reed can step in and try to. I guess I don't know. Somebody needs to be a peacemaker. Because, I mean, it's one thing when it's just music, but it's another when it comes to the streets and they talking about killing and all that. So I want to say squash that beef, keep making great music, keep impacting and touching lives like y'all been doing it. We don't want no Tupac and Biggie. We don't want none of that, man. We don't need none of that. And the Bay is finally getting heard around it. Shout out to CML. He just got signed out to Cash Money. Baby just signed him, so shout out to him. You know what I mean? So actually the Bay Area is, man, we getting noticed. So this is the time when we supposed to put out our talents and our gifts and not fight about it, man. We can't be fighting about it because what's going to happen is going to be division. And then, we're going to lose our wave. So we got a wave right now. Let's do something with it while we can as Bay Area artists. And all the artists that's been making music for years and feel like giving up, I'm going to say keep doing it if it's therapeutic to you. Keep doing it if you writing books or writing poetry, whatever you're doing. Keep doing it, man. It's a time and a place and it's going to come. You just got to stay fast and you got to stay on that marathon, man. Like Nipsey said, for real, stay on that marathon. It's not a race, it's a marathon. So keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Even when everybody tell you can't do it, just believe that you can. You got to have some faith within yourself as well as God, but have some faith that you can do it and you can overcome whatever it is. It's going to be a lot of distractions, even like with my schooling. Going to school, I went to Argosy in Alameda, and they had to shut down the school. They shut it down in the middle of the trimester, and we was like mind boggled because we didn't know what to do, but they ended up letting us go to Holy Names or to John F. Kennedy, and I picked Holy Names because I was just coaching my kids up there for basketball. I was a basketball coach, and I actually like Holy Names. And honestly, years before, they didn't take people like us, like me. You know what I mean? So it's an honor and it's a blessing for me to ever be there now. So it's been distractions all through that, even with my mom passing away. It was hard for me to overcome that, along with doing work and going to class. So like I was just saying, it's a road in the block always, but you overcome that mountain with faith, having faith, and realizing that you can overcome it. And God ain't going to put nothing on you that you can't handle. Like I said, I'm spiritual, biblical, so I have to give it to you that way. So yeah, I've been doing this music. I'm going to keep doing this music stuff. I've been collabing. Later on, you're going to see the video I got with Mr. Fab and 108K. Also, my cousin Doughboy. Shout out to him. Keep making your music, brother. Mr. Fab, he been turning up. If y'all been seeing him everywhere, he at the Warriors game. Every time it's a game, he right there front row. So I'm going to show y'all that later. Y'all can see that video in a minute, too. So yeah, all about perspective. This show is basically about your viewpoint on life, your viewpoint on whatever topic that we're talking about. Either that's music, that's fashion, drugs, education, politics. I mean, I'm gonna have somebody come here and talk about politics as well. Next week, like I said, I really want to talk about love and relationships, respect, and everything that goes with it, trust. Everything that's around that, so just bear with me. I thank y'all for the viewers that has been watching from the first show to now. I appreciate y'all for watching, logging on, also on your TV stations, also on the websites. I appreciate y'all. Sometimes it be bad signal and things like that, and y'all hit me up, so I really appreciate y'all because that shows that y'all want to see and y'all want to support. So now I'm asking y'all to support the brand, so support your voice. If y'all seen the last video I just showed, my movie is on YouTube, It's called Snotty Nose Senior. I put a lot of the clips from that movie in the video. And if y'all seen, I was in class when I was in high school. I was a senior in class. I had Yo Void, and it was talking about the people who would be my opponents, such as Rockaware at the time, Sean John at the time. And I don't even know too many people who really were that, you know. But so now, as you see, years later, Yo Void is still standing. We're still trying to push. I mean, I would love to be like one of those, Sean John, or, you know, or Rockaware, or even Fubu. But I shout out to them because those black owners, you know, and it's nothing like our own. So we got to keep supporting ourselves. Support each other, man. Support small black businesses. Support all businesses, but I'm saying black businesses because it don't seem like we support each other like we should. So that's all I talk about, is supporting each other and uplifting each other and encouraging. So yeah, my next video, I'm about to pull it up. Appreciate y'all for logging in again. So let's see what's next. This is called Downfall. This is called Downfall for sure. DoubleD the college kid. It's that season, man. It's a season. It's a time for everything. When it's your time, you gotta take it, man. Why y'all praying on my downfall? Keep praying. Stay like I'm one of the greatest, man. When I say it, that play it. This Goliath versus David. Ah, fuck it. Yo, void. They throwing shots at me, these youngsters is Glock happy. I guess they wanted me to stop rapping. Hating on me cause I stopped trapping. Realistic policies. This is mind-boggling. Look me in my eyes, but you ain't gotta speak. Start pushing, but I'm not a rapper. Lasted for about a week. They say I'm one of the best, yeah, undoubtedly. Another one of my brothers is 6 deep, shit's weak. Little boy died riding on the 10 speed. Give me your heart because that's all that you can get me. She say she really love me, but it's all a mystery. Misery love company, and I don't visit misery. Some things my mama told me, always gonna stick with me. Claim victory, speak viciously. Handle my business so they could never say shit to me. They keeping my daughters away, I always let it get to me. Why they praying on my downfall? Why y'all praying on my downfall? Why they wanna see me lose, my nigga? Why y'all praying on my downfall? And why y'all praying on my downfall? Why they praying on my downfall? Why they praying on my downfall? Why they wanna see me lose, my nigga? Praying on my downfall. To the top and I won't stop. Seen her at the school, didn't even get to speak. Will I even open the door when I get the key? Daughter in Ohio, always got a missing link. She said my flow wet like the bottom of a kitchen sink. Need somebody that's consistently, somebody that's gonna mention the G. Somebody who gon' pinch it with me. Who was there when they was lynching my peeps? Don't trip, baby. You got my attention and keep. Yeah, that's real life. Thinking of my people that's gone and I still cry. Just trying to build high. Wiping my eyes, my daddy wiping off that steel pipe. Having sex with hella chicks, man, it just don't feel right. I asked him to his face and he still lies. Because they killed your dreams don't mean that you can kill mine. I need God to be my real God. Yeah, I need God to be my real God. Why they praying on my downfall? Why y'all praying on my downfall? Why they wanna see me lose, my nigga? Why y'all praying on my downfall? And why y'all praying on my downfall? Why they praying on my downfall? Why they praying on my downfall? Why they wanna see me lose, my nigga? Praying on my downfall. To the top and I won't stop. Nobody simplistic, everybody materialistic. I got an inferior vision. Driving through the hood with the interior missing. These rappers are serial fiction. I'm on an imperial mission. Feel my nigga busy. I'ma hold it down, believe me. Nobody said that it would be easy. I got your back if niggas are sneaky. I got your back if niggas are sneaky. Why they praying on my downfall? Why y'all praying on my downfall? Why they wanna see me lose, my nigga? Why y'all praying on my downfall? 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 Why they wanna see me lose, my nigga? Why y'all praying on my downfall? To the top and I won't stop. Yo, void, black and gold money, entertainment. Yeah. Say the time to take over. And I ain't even famous. Why y'all praying on my downfall? Why they want to see me lose? Why y'all praying on my... So that's my song, Downfall. We just got off the tour, Cold Winter Tour. It's another tour coming up. I don't know if I'm actually going to be a part of it. Doing a lot of work and a lot of other things that's coming up. So yeah, so I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Like I said, go to my all my websites. Go to Facebook, Yo Voice Smith. Go to Instagram, DoubleD5500. Also my other Instagram, Yo Voice Clothing, and you can purchase a lot of my clothes. The Rich Blood, this is a new item we got. The What Are Those? We got the skateboard alien for the skaters out there, whoever be skateboarding. We got that. We got the Prayed Up, the Girl and the Boy. We got a lot more. We got a lot more we're working on. So I just want y'all to continue to support us while we support y'all. So once again, Double D the College Kid, my music. If you want to look at any of my videos, go to YouTube. I'm also on Reverb Nation. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, all that. My music is everywhere. I got the new album called One of the Best. Who I got on there? Magnolia Chop. If y'all know he was Cash Money. You could take and hang out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of me. He on my album. We got Mr. Fab on there. We got V Nasty. We got a couple of people for real. Just want y'all to really start looking into it. Double D the College Kid. If y'all ain't never heard of me, Double D the College Kid, all in one word. THA, not THE, but THA. And for sure. So I wanted to touch bases on this book again. Change is good. So talking about change, talking about what happened, talking about when I was out there in the streets and doing all the crazy stuff, from the book says robbing and stealing and things like that I shouldn't have been doing, that a lot of youth are doing nowadays. That's only going to end up leaving you dead or in jail. So if you're on that path, I tell you it's not a good path to go down. Don't do it. Like I said, the only way is death or in jail. I talked about how my boy Germ, my cousin Germ, how his boy, his so-called friend, shot him in the back. He was only 15 years old. I was 16 at Encinal. I talked about the day I found out he got killed, what happened and how it happened. I talked about that because, as a young age, we wasn't used to seeing people die like that. I think that was like one of the first incidents, the first hard incident that really got me. It was traumatic for me. And a lot of people, like a lot of youth, don't talk about it. They don't talk about death because they feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. That's why I feel like we should always have a mourning session. We should be able to talk about death and grieving, how you grieve, because everybody grieve differently. So in this time, when this happened with Germ, I went into depression. I was young, really young, didn't want to get out the room, didn't want to get out the bed. I didn't want to go to school. A lot of same thing that happened when my mom passed too. It was just a lot of motivation I lost. I stopped being encouraged, things in that nature. And I feel like a lot of people have struggled with that and didn't know what to do and didn't know who to talk to about it. And I feel like you always need somebody to reach out and help you out, reach a helping hand for you, because that's a hard time in your life. And I mean, also you grow from it. Even with going through that, it helped me to grow and it helped me to realize myself, also my weaknesses and my strength. So, I mean, I feel like I built a better man within myself, my character, my personality, everything from that tragic moment, from those things that happened in my life. As well as, like I said, getting kicked out of school, getting arrested, things like that. I mean, it made me who I am. I don't regret them. Some things that happened in my life, I feel like I should regret, but you don't regret because it made you who you are today. And the people that's not in your life, I know some people don't have their mom or they don't have their dad. Well, maybe they're not good enough for you right now, And that's how you got to think. Maybe God didn't put them in their life because they're not good for you to become who he wants you to become, So if you think like that, you change your viewpoint on, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this person in my life. Maybe they're not supposed to be in your life right now, And I just say, I encourage y'all to just appreciate the moment that you have now because now is all you have, Tomorrow is what I heard. Tomorrow is history. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is mystery. Today is present. So it's a present right now. This is a gift. So enjoy your life right now. I encourage y'all to smile more, laugh more, enjoy your family. Tell them you love them more. I enjoy being around my family, man. So many different personalities. Family is how we are. We dysfunctional, but I think every family is dysfunctional. And that's how you become who you are, Your personality, your traits, things like that. So I advise you to just love on your people that's close to you and that love you, My last video I'm gonna show, like I said, I got Mr. Fab on it. Shout out to Mr. Fab and all the work that he's doing with the dope era and everything. He actually rocked the Yo voice, so I appreciate the promo, big bro. I appreciate that, man. That's what I'm saying. There should be more of that, more unity. You know, there should be more unity and less pulling down each other. So, like I said, the beefs out there, all y'all beefing, man, we need to connect because we just killing each other. We just killing each other off, man. And we doing whatever somebody else want us to do anyway. So I'm telling y'all, don't get tricked. Don't get fooled with the foolery. So my next video is called Players Only Live Once. It's featuring 108K, Doughboy, myself, and Mr. Fab. So, yeah, bear with me.
Had to do the remix. 108K, DoubleD the college kid. Doughboy, what it do, my nigga? Mr. Fab, hey. Out Florida in the form with your whipping. Yo, boy. Made another hit. So when you see me, I'm shining, can't give a fuck how you feeling. Came from nothing, I did a lot, but what was given. And now I'm shut up, bitch, I'm winning. There's only live once. Ayy, rock forward in the form, bitch, I'm whipping. I get the cash fast, I can lose it in an instant. This extra money, I'ma spend. This extra money, I'ma spend at this time. This extra money, I'ma spend it. Spend that money, yeah, I spend the dough. Getting to the money, it's so critical. I'm all about residuals. Most of you lame rappers are so pitiful. I fuck her all night, that's a ritual. I got it for the low, what you get it for? You rap about it, but I live it though. Back that thing up, girl, get it low. Yeah, I'm a baller, baby, give it go. Don't trust too many, my exes were cynical. From the bottom to the pinnacle. We the winning team and we finna blow. So when you see me, I'm shining, can't give a fuck how you feel. Came from nothing, I did a lot, but what was given. Now I'm shining, bitch, I'm winning. There's only live once. Ayy, rock Florida in the form, bitch, I'm whipping. I get the cash fast, I could lose it in an instant. This extra money, I'ma spend.
Oh my God.
This extra money, I'ma spend. This extra money, I'ma spend. Yo, it's been a while, but baby girl, I'm on the same shit. Still white collar from the bed to the bank, bitch. Mama, who you hanging with? The money's what I came to get. Stay away from broke niggas, baby, cause they dangerous. They call me dope, I'm fresher than a bar soap. Acts around the hood, I got the juice like a cantaloupe. Raw than the rawest coat, harder than the hardest dope. It's nothing mine to spend a few bands at the corner store. My bitches is foreign, my weed is domestic. I like her accent, but her language is hectic. She say I dress hood and my money is reckless. Drop 10 on the ring, 5 on her necklace, drop 8 on the rims, 9 on the Lexus. She said she want dogs in a ranch out in Texas. It's nothing, cause off top I can handle that. I got liquidity, my money wetter than a shower cap. Smoking a sour pack, hopping the Pyrrhus purple packs. I came from nothing, baby, now I'm shining like turtle wax. If it's about money, my niggas murder that. You only live once and you can't get an hour back. Niggas only live once. So when you see me, I'm shining, can't give a fuck how you feeling. Came from nothing, I did a lot, but what was given. Now I'm shining, bitch, I'm winning. Niggas only live once. Ayy, rock Florida in the form, bitch, I'm whipping. I get the cash fast, I could lose it in an instant. This extra money, I'ma spend. This extra money, I'ma spend. At this time. This extra money, I'ma spend it.
How was I raised? We was poor, it was scandalous. Hot ramen noodles and grilled cheese sandwiches. Well, only if we had, and the cheese from the government. Hate the thought of it now, but as a kid we was loving it. We ain't know no better, we ain't had no other option. First money that I got, I took the whole squad shopping. From Pro Wings to Prada, Sears to Saks, save cans for $1. Shed tears for that shit. What you know about being broke? Mama on narcotics, daddy on heroin. Teacher say that you psychotic, diabolic, about to die about it for the wallet. Hook, no phonic, smoke chronic, drink tonic. Now that's champagne wishes and caviar dreams. First class trips, buy for the spring. You only live once, better live it to the fullest. Different strokes, different folks, what you talking about, Willis?
Players only live once.
once. So when you see me, I'm shining, can't give a fuck how you feeling. Came from nothing, I did a lot, but what was given. And now I'm shut up, bitch, I'm winning. There's only live once. Ayy, Ralph Lauren in the foreign, bitch, I'm winning. I get the cash fast, I could lose it in an instant. This extra money, I'ma spend it. This extra money, I'ma spend it. This extra money, I'ma spend it.
Players only live once. Once again, DoubleD the College Kid, 108K, Doughboy and Mr. Fab. That's who on that song. Appreciate y'all. Last things I want to talk about was encouraging yourself. A lot of times I always look at the support that I don't get, and then I don't recognize the people that do support me. So I appreciate everyone who has supported me. People who has come to my shows. People who have supported me with the clothing line, helping me to sell my clothes, sharing my videos on Facebook, sharing my things on Instagram. I appreciate all the support. But when you don't get support, just know you're on a different wavelength than other people, and people don't have the same passion as you. And sometimes a lot of people won't value you until they see you on that different plateau, which is sad because they can't help you get there. But once you get there, just remember who got there with you, you know? And appreciate the ones who was there for you, who was rocking for you. So like I said, I salute everybody who was down for me from day one. From the first time I had the Yo Voice shirt. BZ, remember that, all the way in Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. I got to shout out Ohio. Ohio helped me become who I am too as well. Yeah, I used to have the printed shirts. It was different colors. It said Yo Voice all over the shirt. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, it was like the Bape. The shirts, it was different, like Coogee. That was like the hot thing at the time, so I had the Yo Voice shirt. It was real weird, but you know, you come from something. So now I'm back up to what, Rich Blood and the Yo Voice Sheep, the Prayed Up, the Alien as well. So yeah, so it's all the ideas, man. Your ideas is nothing if you don't utilize them. So if you got an idea in your mind, get it out there. The world needs you. The world needs you. Now, you might look at other rappers or other people that's doing the same thing you're doing, but they're not you, and they're not doing it how you would do it. So don't hold back from the world. Don't be scared of what people may say. Don't be scared of what people may do. All you have to do is be a doer. So take a step at a time, a day at a time, and do it, man. It's some people that really want to own a big business. You can do that. Don't minimize your mind. Don't minimize your thoughts. Actually maximize them and believe that it can be achieved. Accomplish that goal while you have the chance. While you're living, while you're breathing. Do not put off what you can do today for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. I don't know. I have somebody calling in. I'm not answering no calls right now, because it's about me. Nah, but I appreciate everybody who logged in and who tuned in with me, all about perspective. I am DoubleD the College Kid. Once again, I want y'all to go to Instagram, type in DoubleD 5500, which is DoubleD 5500. Also Instagram, Yo Voice Clothing, and tell me what you want, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. I actually like everybody to just be transparent, because I am transparent, and I want y'all to just be real with me. Let me know, what you like and what you don't like. Also, do some purchasing as well. That's how you support. I put on my Facebook the other day, you don't support me by likes, you support me by purchasing. So I like you. Thank you for liking my stuff, but I'd rather you purchase, because likes do not pay the bills. Likes not going to pay the car note. You know what I mean? Likes don't pay off college. So I need y'all to start purchasing these clothes. My book, Miracle Baby. It took a lot out of me writing this book. A lot of emotions went through me. If you ever sit down and you think about all the stuff you've been through and you jot it down, a lot of the things that you felt at that moment will come back to you. And then it's kind of therapeutic, honestly. Well, there's a lot of stuff you didn't want to touch and a lot of stuff you hid behind somewhere. You put it in the back of your mind and you didn't want to remember it. But sometimes it's really good to overcome that by remembering it, jotting it down, write it down, and then just playing through it. Sit through it. Sometimes you got to sit through that stuff. Whatever you feeling on your heart, whatever you feeling on your chest, whatever pain it is, sometimes you just got to sit through it. Sometimes you can't go to people and tell everybody what you're going through and how you feel about it. Go to that quiet place, get in your room, wherever it is, wherever nobody can distract you, get in that quiet place and just sit through it. I guarantee you at the end of the day, you'll feel better. I want to say free Lil Wooda. He should be home soon. Free my nephew, Father Foul. If y'all don't know who that is, man, he's a battle rapper from Oakland. That's my nephew. Y'all can go on YouTube and look at him too. Father Foul versus whoever. I think he was trying to get with Cassidy, but he's locked down, unfortunately. Free my nephew, man. Free Mario, my brother. You know what I mean? So I'm just shouting out all my homies that's not here right now. I ain't forgot about y'all. You know what I mean? Like, hey, seriously, if you got somebody locked down, man, look after them because you don't know what they're going through. It's hard. It's a struggle. So I'm going to say look out for your people while you can, while you free. You know what I mean? And just enjoy your freedom. Enjoy being able to go outside and open the door and close the door. You know, little things like that. Enjoying you could wear regular clothes and you can eat whatever you want to. And McDonald's is bad, but at least I can go and get a salad if I want to. Or I can go downstairs and get Starbucks. You know what I mean? So appreciate everything that you have accomplished. Appreciate what you're going to accomplish later. And this is just some encouraging words because I needed it, you know. And a lot of times I'm encouraging myself while telling you all these encouraging words. So uplift somebody today. Tell somebody they look nice. Tell somebody they look pretty. Every day I always try to give a compliment. You don't know how many blessings you'll get out of that. And I work for the homeless, so I see a lot of people that's poor and don't have. You know, give to someone. I mean, give whatever you have while you can. Get your blessings while you can, you know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all tuning in to All About Perspective. I am your host, DoubleD the College Kid. All one word. Go on YouTube, look at all my videos. Also, I want to shout out Keek the Sneak. He on my album. I just got him on a nice song. Video about to come soon. So I'll be putting that on here too, so y'all can see that. I got some work coming through. I don't really talk about it too much, but I have been working. I have been doing the music thing. This is one of my passions, along with basketball and playing the drums. And see, things y'all may not even know about me. Yes, I play basketball. Play ABA basketball. I play the drums. Been playing since I was 3 years old. I talked a lot about that in Miracle Baby as well. I talked about a lot of stuff in this book that I really want y'all to read for yourselves. I don't want to give up. I gave up a lot. But Family is Forever. That's one of the titles on here. Don't Give Up. New Beginnings Begin. So, just some. I Made It. God Got Me. So these are some of the subtitles that you should read. Miracle Baby. Look for it at lulu.com. Type in Darrell Smith or just type in Miracle Baby and you can cop the book. Once again, Yo Void Clothing, the Instagram. DoubleD5500, the Instagram. Facebook, Yo Void Smith. Also, Yo Void Clothing. DoubleD the College Kid, all one word. I appreciate y'all for logging in. Like I always tell you, you own value yourself. This is All About Perspective. See y'all later. Thank you.